Hello, this is Monica,
This is Paige.
and it's day 4 of our trip in Geneva at the United Nations. So today, the United Nations posed a series of questions to the U.S. delegates that are present here this week, kind of asking them various questions that have been posed this week by the different organizations that are here. We Charge Genocide questions were addressed. It was a moment of super excitement. I personally didn't hear it when it happened because I was so busy tweeting, and I had my channel on the wrong language. But all of a sudden, I saw everybody's reactions just jump out of their seats. I turned around and saw Paige was like kind of teary-eyed, and I was just like, "What happened?" And then I put my headphones on and started hearing them. And when I turned my headphones on, I had heard a CAT committee member saying, "Why don't Black people experience the same rights as everyone else?" And I was like, "Whoa!" They actually said that. That was intense.
Yes, yeah, I mean, when they said Damo's name, I don't think any of us expected that. Yeah, and then for it to go from Damo to CPD, violence against youth of color, and calling that out and connecting it to sort of a national, issue and an epidemic of police violence against youth of color, really, really going in on tasers, and then connecting that to this even, larger issue of just Black people not having rights, right, and not having the same rights and being denied basic human rights in the United States. And it started with Damo, and it was from a committee member who doesn't speak English, and we've been told by Joey Mogul that she was someone we should definitely talk to, so we knew we had to have things translated into French. And so we worked to make sure that our document that laid out the questions we wanted asked to be translated, so that she would be able to engage with them. And then we ended up seeing from afar the top of the pile, her papers that she had brought, and on top was our packet. And specifically, it wasn't the translated questions, it was the testimonies that we had pulled out from the report. That was, I can't believe that happened, and we're really optimistic for tomorrow and some of the follow-up questions that we're proposing to the committee.
Mm-hmm. And something that I really appreciated and really held was that the CAT committee members weren't asking questions. They weren't asking for statistics. They weren't asking for numbers. They were asking questions that were based off of personal experiences, like mentioning Damo's story and like mentioning these folks experiencing conversion therapy and what the U.S. is going to do about it. Was really powerful and telling of just how incredibly important telling our stories are and bringing our stories to everywhere, to on an international level, because it really does matter.
After we finished with this session, we actually had a relatively free afternoon from events, although we had a lot of work to do. And so Ethan and we went out and we filmed him reading a poem that he wrote for Damo after Damo passed. And so tomorrow we're going to be going out and filming ourselves, distributing these flyers that we made that are just copies of the Damo poster that was made by Molly Crabapple, and that Miriam Kaba gave all of us delegates that we have hundreds of copies of, and we'll be putting them throughout Geneva on our walk to the UN, filming that, and then we go to Paris on Friday, also filming the dispersal of it there, which is also where the original We Charge Genocide petition got dispersed, which is pretty cool. Mm-hmm. And all of that will be edited into one video, to really bring it back to that story.
Yeah, and so tonight we were kind of just prepping for tomorrow. Tomorrow the U.S. actually has a chance to respond to all the questions that the UN committee members asked. And then the UN committee members actually have a few more questions that they will be asking. And after the session today, a couple of us went up to the front and asked the committee members, we said thank you for asking our questions, and they said, oh yeah, we still have more questions to ask, but we just ran out of time today. So that's really exciting to look forward to. And then the U.S. is going to have to respond to those questions on the spot without prep. So we're really excited for that part.
Yeah, and we've heard that one of them is someone who is going to ask about the Chicago Police Department.
Mm-hmm. Bye.
Bye, all.